the fall of a man named Hollywood. Now, Hollywood was pretty well known amongst the gangland community. He had built up a little reputation for himself, nothing too heavy, nothing too solid, just he had a name for himself. One day, this guy decided to show up at OCC because he got transferred for a year-long treatment, and we welcomed him there with open arms, and we invited him in, and he was set. Well, Hollywood decided he was going to get himself involved in some extracurricular activities like math, and he decided that his body couldn't handle it and his brain couldn't handle it, so what does he do? He decides to go up to a black guy. I'm not going to give the black guy's name out. He decides to go up to a black guy and tells the black guy that he's going to start paying him in order to stay above him in the bunk. Referring to as solid as fuck, definitely active and definitely a problem, which Hollywood is soon to find out. Well, I guess Hollywood must have found out because Hollywood comes across the hall. This is at OCC. He comes across the hall to our wing to where 4 or 5 of us are at, and he tells us a whole different story than what happened. And mind you, it's almost count time. It's literally like 5 minutes before count. Hollywood's scared to death to go back over there. He don't want to go back over there by himself. He swears the guy he got jumped, and it is what it is. He don't want to go back over there. Now, Hollywood was a gang member. And I don't know if a lot of you know this or not, but one of the bylaws of being a gang member, at least in the state of Missouri, is there are no cowardly acts whatsoever. Well, anyways, Hollywood hid underneath the bunks and he hid from the police for about 2.5 hours. They finally found him about 2 hours after count started. And he went and he told them what happened, kind of, sort of. He had a black guy who was fucked up. Like, he was fucked up when he came over to our wing. Fucked up. Well, morning time comes, we go out there and we get everything situated, squared away, find out what the fuck happened, and we get the true story of what happened and what went down. He wasn't jumped. We got told about what he said to the guy. Drugs are bad, okay? Especially in prison. I've never seen so many white guys specifically freak out on math other than I'm in prison. They can do a little bit of a line and they'll be freaking out thinking everybody's out to get him and paranoid, but that skeleton's in their closet. Anyways, we get all that squashed off on the yard and everything's cool. Hollywood's set to get out in the hole in about 2 weeks. We find out he's getting out and, well, we'll say today's the day he's getting out. Well, the black guy said he wants to get one more round with Hollywood because he feels fucked up about how all that went down. He didn't feel like everything was squashed and he wants to get it in with Hollywood. We gave Hollywood the benefit of the doubt. We said maybe it was just the chemicals that had him fucked up and maybe he wasn't in the right state of mind and we're not really going to consider that a cowardly act even though it is a cowardly act. Let's give him one more chance to go in there and see what happens. So we pick him up from the hole. We're down there waiting on him when he gets out. He gets out of the hole. We go down to property, pick up his property. We're carrying it back for him. We let him know, hey, put your shoes on. He said, why? Dude wants to catch another round with you. He said it wasn't squashed. He said he still feels some kind of way. He wants to catch that round. You seen the fear of this man's mother in his eyes. You seen the fierce fear in this man's heart. He didn't have a choice. He had to go back in here. He has a patch on him. He's a gang member. He's got to go in here and catch his round. We escort him in there. We pat the black guy down. Black guy pats everybody. Everybody pats each other down, make sure there ain't no sideways shit going on. They get in the little pod, little square area. Dude will not fight. He's folding over, taking all punches. It is what it is. Now, at this point, it's got to be taken care of by the people that it belongs to. You got to clean up your own trash. Well, there's a brother by the name of A-Game that decided he's going to take this one on himself, and he starts chasing Hollywood around the rotunda. Now, the rotunda is just basically an officer's desk where the officer sits during the daytime. Mind you, he runs into the CO's arms and tells him he needs to check in. He's in fear for his safety. Goodbye, Hollywood.